Hello friends, this is Ramana. Today I will show demo on how to get data from one table to another table using full result set option in Execute SQL Task in SSIS. So we know Execute SQL Task is used to run the SQL statements and store procedures in SSIS. So first of all, I will show my table. This is my table. I want to move the data from this table to other table. So new table, I don't have any new table right now. So what we did in SQL, select star into old table, star into new table from old table. By writing this statement, you can move you can create and move the data from old table to new table. But in this case, my intention is to show by using result set option in Execute SQL Task how to do the same task by using the full result set option in Execute SQL Task. So before that, we need to check how many columns are there in the table. There are 4 columns and 3 rows. So you need to create 4 many variables in a SSIS package. I am creating first variables of the columns. ID, which is int, and this is name, string data type, and this is country, which is also string data type, and fourth one is port, that is also string data type. So if you see ID, name, country, and sport, the name of the player and player belongs to, and which sports the player belongs to. These are the data. I want to move this data to other table. So for that I am creating 4 variables as that is shown in the columns in the table. Apart from that, I need to create one more variable which is whose data type is object data type. Obj result set is my new data type. Here I want to select the data type as object. So what this object variable will do is, object variable will save the data from the result set. It will save the data from all these columns into one variable, which is object variable. For doing further process, I am dragging the Execute SQL task. Double click. So here by default, the task creator window appears like this. Here in the result set column, I am selecting the full result set, and the connection type I am taking here is OLEDB connection to get the data from the player table. So it is my database. Admin is my server name. I just click OK. So here I want to write some SQL statement. For that, writing here one statement: ID, name, country, sport from player. This is the statement, and paste it in the Excel query. Save this and go to result set. So here we already select the option as the result set option as full result set. So I am adding the one result set name as 0, and I am taking the object result set variable and click OK. So configuration is done for Execute SQL Task. Now you need to drag ForEachLoopContainer and connected with Execute SQL Task. So double click to configure. So whenever we have some object variable, we need to use the enumerator called ADO Enumerator. It is asking the see here after selecting the ADO enumerator, the down enumerator configuration, ADO object variable it is asking. So we need to check for object results variable and rows in the first column by default. So here you need to map your all variables that are created at the time of the starting of the package. So my first variable is 0, that is ID, and second variable is name 1, third variable is country 2, and fourth one is sport 4. 4 columns and 4 variables, and here index starts with 0. Just click OK. Now we need to drag the data flow task inside the ForEachLoopContainer. ForEachLoopContainer, double click to configure. So here our table is in player table is in OLEDB source. So here I am taking the OLEDB source. So double click to configure. So it is selecting my database. So here instead of selecting the table view directly, I use it to select SQL command and write one row number as. So I will tell after completing at the end of the package what I will do, uh, how we can escape the selecting the uh, table in just we select the SQL command. I will tell later. So just write select one as row number, go to preview and check this is the row number, and go to columns, you get only one column and click OK. You need to drag one derived column transformation. Derived column transformation, we need to create new columns and change the and convert the data types in the expressions as per our requirement. So in the columns we know we just created the one row number, but when it comes to variables, you need to drag each variable into the expression. This is ID, and next one is name. See, when you drag the name variable here, it is showing Unicode data WSTR, that is nvarchar. So our table is completely related to varchar data type. So we need to do some conversion part here. I want to convert the nvarchar to str. Here I am taking the length as 50 and code page is 1252, and you will derived column name as name, and third one is select here as country and do the same thing here. So it is showing WSTR, make it change as DT STR, length as 50 and it is 1252, and fourth one here name it as the country, and last one it is the sport. I am dragging the sport and converted it into varchar data type 50 1250. Change this as the sport. These are the 4 columns and click OK. Now you drag your OLEDB destination. As I said earlier, I don't have any table to transfer or to load the data from old table. So I want to create the table now. So here I am creating new table. The schema, everything is syntax, everything is by default it is created. You need to change your name player underscore new is my table name. So I want to remove this row number int, and rest of the things as it is, leave it. Click OK. Go to mappings. So here you see mappings, everything. Click OK. Yes, all set. Once you run the package, the table, whatever the data that you have seen in the player table were loaded after creating the new table that is called select star from player underscore new. See that. Just refresh your table. We don't have any player new now. Now it is created. See here, player new. We don't have any data in the table. We don't see any data. Yeah. So I am going to run the package. Yeah. Go and check your tables. This is my new table. Running two tables. See, this is my first table, old table. This is my new table. So everything is moved and everything is transferred from one to other just by using the result set option. By changing the execute SQL task full result set option. Once again, I am explaining about the package. First, you need to create the variables as many columns as you have in your table. In addition to that, you need to create one object result set variable whose data type is object. So it is stored all the values of the result result from other variables. Now to configure, just go to uh, change this result set option to full result set and paste your query here after taking the connection to your database, and go to result set option and select your object result set variable, and click OK. Then drag your ForEachLoopContainer. Select enumerator called ADO Enumerator. In collection, you select ADO Enumerator and select your object variable. And in variable mappings, you need to map accordingly as per your. The order also should be same. See here, ID, name, country, export. We already created these variables. ID, name, country, export start with 0 index, and click OK. Then drag your data flow task into this and connect your OLEDB source, and here I'm taking the SQL command, and afterwards I use the derived column to get new columns and change the data types, all these things, and write into the destination table finally in a new table. So I will tell how we select the, what happens if we select the table directly, player table directly from here instead of SQL table. First of all, I will truncate this table. I will drop my table. Drop table. So we don't have any data in the new table, and we don't have even the table name also deleted here. Now I am selecting the table directly and click OK. When you select your table, you don't require the derived column. So you directly connected with the destination table. OLEDB destination. Connecting and creating the new table one more time. Player underscore new, and click OK. Mappings and execute. So you will see what will happen in the result. Make sure that we already selected the full result set. Go and check your table. We have only three records in the whole table, but the records has been multiplied. See here, 9 records exist in the table. That is why I, instead of selecting the table, I write an SQL command for row number. Afterward, I'm dragging the derived column and I create the derived column, 4 new columns for all four variables and change the data type. Afterwards, I load the data into the OLEDB Destination. Selecting the SQL command instead of selecting the table directly. So this is how you need to use the result set option, full result option, and move the data from one table to other table. Hope this video helps to know how to use the full result set. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you very much.